Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Namaste, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing amazing. I have a message from Spirit. This is regarding releasing control and letting go. And so instantly I am getting this is regarding judging, narrating. This is about the inner narrator, right? That is something that is being brung up to the forefront at this time because you all are stepping more into your clairaudient, clairvoyant, claircognizance, sentience, your clear empathy. You guys are stepping more into that energy, and meaning like a broader awareness is happening right now. So that inner narrator is being brung to the forefront and is being asked to observe it. Okay, that's what's happening right now. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. And so the more you bring awareness to the inner narrator, and how to recognize this. So say for instance, this video, you are watching me and you are not believing within yourself. You are saying, I don't believe her. It's not true. What she's saying don't make sense. I don't like the lipstick on her. I don't like her hair like that. I don't like the way her voice sounds. That is your inner narrator, right? Judging. And if you look in the mirror, you do that shit to yourself. That's why you're doing it to me, right? It's funny because we do that. And so that is being brought to the forefront at this time. And so it may be louder at this time, your inner narrator, your inner judge, or your inner critic, right? This feels like the last of that energy. The last of it, it feels like a big chunk. I don't even want to say, but the last of what was holding you back from believing your intuition. The one that comes in and second guesses your intuition, right? The one that says, I don't know if that was right. Did that really happen? Nah, this feels like that. That big, wide piece. And I want to get to the bottom of that. And I want to ask Spirit. But I did write down some things that Spirit said about that energy and where it came from, right? We all know that was given to us, right? It developed from phobias, internalized phobias, right? Internalized a mother wound or a father wound. Internalized watching unjust as a kid. And another thing that the ancestors gave me, this may be a sensitive subject, but this was regarding like the Holocaust and slavery, like watching this, observing this as a, someone, like this is happening in front of me, and me not being able to speak about it out loud because I'm going to be punished or I might be next, right? This is giving that type of energy. That's where that inner internalized inner chatter come from. It just don't come from you. It comes from past, ancestral, right? It comes from that. Okay, it comes from not being treated fair as a child also, and you not saying anything, not speaking out because you would get hurt, right? Or something would happen and you speak within yourself, right? Wow, Spirit, this is coming from even as a child, you being bullied And you're not being able to speak your truth, right? No one believes you, right? And so you're speaking inside of yourself, right? And you could have been like a child that has been, you know, punished a lot as a kid, right? And you are internalizing the abuse that you suffered as a child, right? And when you get older, this is the negative inner turmoil or inner critic. And because, man, show it to me again, Spirit. You could have been abused as a child, right? And when the abuser left out of your life, thank you, their mark did not leave from out of your nervous system, right? It left you with an unregulated nervous system. And then that looked like you negatively talking to yourself, even in that person's absence, even if that person is no longer here right now, okay, or living, okay, this looks like that, especially if it's negative, right, if it's abusing you, right, this is what this is about. And so, yeah, you judge, you give it meaning, okay, so when you judge or dislike your inner monologue, oh, I wish you'd be quiet, you know, because we're more aware of it, right? And so when you judge it, you give it meaning. It's like you paying attention to it. And so it's getting loud, right? Because it's ready to run its course. Usually energy gets louder, gets heavier before it moves completely out of your energetic field, right? This is what this is given, okay? And keep maintaining your awareness of it when the inner chatter is coming. Like I said, if you're watching this video and you talking about me like a dirty dog within yourself, become aware of that inner chatter, okay? Because you're not talking about me, you're talking about yourself, okay? Because your projections is not about me, it's about you. It's about what you believe about yourself. And you are projecting onto me, right? And so I had to, that's something that we all learn. That was something that I learned, okay? And so it's okay, you know. I am you, you are me. So wise, okay? Ooh, it's funny. Also pay attention to the people that you are around, especially if you are highly freaking sensitive, okay, at this time, because you are picking up on that energy. So pay attention to that, okay, especially if you are like having a good day or a good week, and then all of a sudden you start talking to someone or you meet someone and you guys decide to be friends. Pay attention to the shift in your energy, okay? The energy will shift, so please pay attention to that. That's something that came up. Yeah, so pay attention. And pay attention to the energy you feel before you go to a place. So if you know you're going to a place, pay attention to your energy. Okay, confirmation, my light keep blinking. Pay attention to that. And the cord is plugged in. I'm hitting the light and nothing has happened. And then every so often I'm moving it, nothing is happening. It'll just blink. Spirit, okay? And so pay attention to that. That's something else that came up. Like if you're going to a place, and you know you're going to a place, pay attention to how your energy shift. Yeah. That happened. I went to the DMV so I can get my license, my CDL switched over to Texas. And so my energy shifted. I was brushing my teeth and I felt really giddy, really happy, really honored to help someone. And I was just like, wow. And then the young lady that I met today, she was a beauty. She was a beauty. So pay attention to those type of things, okay? That's another thing that's coming up. Your dream state, pay attention to your dream state. That is something else that is very serious right now. Because your awareness is expanding. So pay attention to that. What else, Spirit? And thank you for being here. Always, yeah. Thank you. I love you so much. I heard that loud and clear. I love you so much. So pay attention to random things that pop up in your aura. I don't want to say like mind space. It only feels like it's coming from the mind because it only feels like coming from the brain, the head space, because that's where it's being processed at, okay? But it's actually coming from your internal space. Don't forget that. Let's get some messages, Spirit, please and thank you. Let the cards come up. What needs to come up? Let the cards come up and up. Guide my hands. Thank you. What else? Spirit. Patience at this time is being asked. It's not a lie. Okay. Because I was like, it's a lot of energy. It says it's not a lie. Oh my gosh, look. Guys are in alignment for something. Guys are going through another awakening. The veil of forgetting, the illusion. Okay, you are waking up from that veil of forgetting, the illusion. And so pay attention to that. You're remembering who and what you are. Your name could start with an S, first initial. Don't have to be a E, P's, G's, L's, V's. Your name could start with that first, middle, or last. I'm talking about your real name, your government name could start with those letters. And an I. Yeah, you're breaking free from the illusion. Give me a moment so I can get the energy. 10 can be significant. The keeper of inner harmony. Look at that. What was I talking about? Once you stop that inner separateness, that inner pull, that inner critic is being silenced, and there will be inner harmony within yourselves, right? It's going to help you forge a new path, okay? 1111 could be significant. Things are hidden that's being released because it's cards up under cards. Just when you think you found out one thing, there is another. This is going to feel like unfolding. Your intuition is going to be like unfolding. The seed of power has been planted, okay? The seed of life could be significant. Soul contract. All right. 1212 can be significant. You could be saying 66 or 666. Keeper of inner harmony. This is the underlying energy. You hold the wisdom of integration within your very being. Your presence brings balance to others, trust, and natural flow. Okay, because you are just a natural. Okay, I'm hearing that loud and clear. Once you've calmed the inner critic, or, once it gotten quiet enough, because remember, it came from somewhere. It's not yours. And so that chunk of it It's like spirit is going to remove the rest of that chunk, your ancestors. It's like you've done enough, like you've done enough healing. Like that energy is going to be removed from you. Awakening and a releasing point, period. It's going to be removed from you. And a releasing point. Awakening. You are starting to remember who you truly are. Old beliefs are falling away. Stand in this awakening with courage. It is the gateway to your next evolution. Releasing point. You have reached a point where carrying old emotions is too heavy. Release them with love. They have served their purpose. Breathe freedom into your being, right? Yeah. Because I'm so happy, like, for you all. That inner harmony, like, that is a beauty. And then, you know what else? When you have that inner harmony, right, and you know your frequency, and when somebody comes around you, you're going to know what's coming up within you is not yours. All you're going to have to do is write about it. And then the next person you meet, right, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to feel so much empathy for them. You're going to feel so much compassion for them. But you're going to also know how to put up boundaries. Yes, you are. Because you're going to be like, wait a minute now. Let me write about this. This ain't sitting right. My sheep will know me by my name. Because that inner Christ energy, Christ consciousness, that inner energy, I heard Christ, so that's what I said, that inner Christ energy, like, it's soft, it's a whisper, it's loving, it's reassuring, it's comforting, right? It is loving, it is caring, it is like your best friend. It's never hard. Even if it's something that they're warning, your inner self is warning you about, it's still going to be soft. You're not going to feel like an emotional, like, it's not going to feel like an emotional heaviness. It's going to feel like a calmness, right? You're going to feel that inner calm within your body. You're going to feel a peace that surpasses all understanding. You're going to feel, even though you know, right, not to go to this place, right? Don't go to that place. You may feel that. Or you may just be like, I don't think I want to go here anymore. Don't go. Because that's important for you. Don't go. If it's not for you, don't go. If you feel it, don't go. Right now, if you're feeling like if your gut is like churning about something, check in with your heart space, especially if your nervous system is still kind of unregulated, but I feel like that's going away. But make sure you check in with your heart space and double check with your heart space. If you ask the question and if it feels open and expansive and happy, then you know that's for you. If it feels constricted and your stomach get worse, then don't go. Okay, that's something you guys are understanding. My right hand itching, so there is abundance, money, information coming in. Okay, because when my right hand itch, money coming in. My left hand itch, money coming in the mail. So you guys could be getting paid. Okay, you may not know this. Okay. But anyway, back to this. We have explorer of possibilities. You are opening to new ways of acting, learning through experience. Curiosity is your greatest ally now. Try, fail, learn, repeat, right? And so this is how it is with your soul senses. You're going to have to keep going, like keep trying. You know, everybody's way may not be your way. And that was something like trial and error that I had to go through, like, okay, this don't work, this not it, let me try something else, this not it. But I didn't like quickly try something else. I'll try something for maybe about a month, and if it didn't work, then I'll do something else. Like, but I would do what I felt right for me. I wasn't trying to, like, I just would do what felt right for me. So Do what feel right for you, especially with your soul senses, okay? Like, what is your strongest soul sense? I seen like this one intuitive exercise where the guy was like telling a story. So read something in the book, read an adventurous book, listen to an adventurous podcast, right? Or adventurous story on like YouTube or something, and pay attention to what you hear. Pay attention to what you see in your mind's eye. Pay attention to how the story makes you feel. Pay attention to the taste. Pay attention to the smell of the scene, right? You'll know your strongest intuitive sense by doing that, okay? And so soul alignment, right? This is explore possibilities, soul alignment, right? And it says you are realigning naturally with your original blueprint. Old distractions fall away. Flow gently into the deeper resonance. You are being guided. Explore possibilities. You are being guided to go deeper, guys. So this is really good news. This is new moon energy, okay? I didn't even do a new moon reading. So this is it right here, okay? What is this, new moon in Scorpio, I think? Yeah. Like a lot of things are being brung up. Scorpio is all about radical transformation. Scorpio is about that sting, like, you know, some of the releasing that you may feel may sting a little bit. You may be shite. Like, holy cannoli. Like, I'm gonna get these cards, okay? And then we have a gentle reunion. Parts of you once lost or exiled are returning. Welcome them home with tenderness, and every piece belongs. And this could be like I said, like your inner narrator talking shit about people. And when you look in the mirror, you talk shit about yourself. That's why you talk shit about people. That may hurt for some of you all, but yeah, we all kind of were low-key fucked up in that type of way. So you just gotta own your shit, okay? And so it's funny. And when you are realizing, right, that version of you that hurts itself, talks about people, when you become aware and you just say, I love you, you are safe, or what are you protecting me from, right? What is it that you don't want me to see? Okay, you can ask those versions of you when you become aware of them judging or criticizing or critiquing someone or yourself, right? You become aware of it and you ask it, what are you keeping me from knowing? What is it that you don't want me to see? Because remember that inner you, that critiquer, that chatter, right? That was made up, right? That was given to you. It's not yours, right? It was given to you. Okay. I just got really sleepy. You can tell my words just kind of like, I just got like relaxed and yeah, because your soul is aligning, okay? And so those versions of you that feel that or that say that inner chatter, yeah, love it home, and it's going to reveal something to you. You know how they say, like, somebody that loves to argue, send them to law school. Someone that loves to experiment on things, let them go, let them go be a scientist, right? It's giving that type of energy, right? Somebody who, it's like the opposite, right? So arguing, law school, right? It's going to show you the healthy version of itself. What is it protecting, right? That is what it's going to show you. What it's protecting you from, right? Protecting the inner child from, right? And so we have a gentle reunion, parts of you once, I said that already, and then soul contract. You feel the pull of something you agreed to long before this lifetime. Your soul remembers what your mind forgets. Honor your sacred contract by taking the first conscious steps. And so that is what you have been doing. And Spirit is acknowledging that. Look at this. I've never paid attention to these little children. So you're going back to that childlike state, healing your inner child, listening to your inner child. It's a lot of childlike wonder in these cards. Little kids playing this awakening to itself. A lot of hawks, eagles, owls could be significant also. Illusion and soul spark. You are caught in the stories and roles that no longer serve you. Well, I'm going to say you were caught in the roles and the stories that no longer serve you. False identities cloud your sight. Begin peeling away the mask and reclaim your original light. Okay? And so that's what you have been doing. Okay? Your original light is starting to shine through. Soul spark. You feel a faint stirring deep inside. A new spark ready to ignite. This is your soul remembering its original intentions. Nurture the small flame. It holds immense potential. Do something that you've never done before, okay? Do something very different. Like I was saying, something different, like Spirit was saying earlier. Like if you, like with the arguing thing, go to law school, right? Do something different, okay, with that energy. Writing, something about writing. Your imagination. If you can vividly imagine things, write. Okay, write. Record your stories. Give them voice. Give the characters voice. Give these characters that you are releasing a story. Give them a page. Put them on a book. Put them on a pottery for some of you all I'm seeing. Tapestry. Do something different is what Spirit is saying. Longing and surrender. Yeah, your soul is longing to be back connected to Spirit. Your soul is longing for you to hear it. Okay, and so you surrender. And that's what we were talking about. Surrender, letting go, right? Let me make sure I see it. That release control. Yeah, let go is to observe without judgment. Make a decision and let it go. Like, especially when you're doing something, like, don't judge yourself, right, for doing the thing. Just allow yourself to do it, right? Because your soul is longing for that. And so that's how you surrender. You don't judge yourself when you're doing things, okay? Especially creative things, especially like with a podcast. I used to do that a lot. Like, you know how many videos I've done with Spirit come through, showed up and showed out, and I didn't record it. I deleted it because of my insecurities of that inner voice. I don't do this no more, okay? What comes up, period. I don't do that no more. And so, man, show me again, Spirit. Jeez, that came in so fast. It happens like that. It comes in really fast. So yeah, do something like that, like with the podcast. And so that's how you surrender, okay? Like, you just do a thing and don't judge it. Just allow yourself to be. Just allow the experience to happen. Thank you. Allow the dance of life. Okay. So I'm clapping because it came back. So, you know how I always tell you all how to graciously deal with life, right? When you graciously deal with life, you are accepting creation at its finest, right? And even with your life, even with other people's lives, right? You graciously allow the art of the dance to flow. Because the divine allows you as art to flow. Oh my God. Oh, Spirit. Because that was just so beautiful how it came in. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, after I release some heavy stuff, My skin glows. Every time I heal something heavy, pay attention to that, because your skin may glow. Every time I release something, whew, like I just did. It wasn't mine, but I'm okay with releasing it because I understand my assignment, okay? I'm a mystic and I'm a healer, so I kind of like travel the realms. I go down to the 3D and I extend back to the 5D, 6D, 7D, like I go like that. And so pay attention to that, okay? You may feel healthier. You may feel 30 on my timer. You may feel brighter. You feel uplifted. You feel like you can take on the world. That's that energy Spinoza spoke about, kinetis. It's that natural comeback energy, right? That's your natural state of being. That's your natural state of energy. That kinetis, that, you know how like when you have like a bad day, or you know how when you fall and then you gain that energy to get back, like I'm finna go back and get it, I'm finna get it. That energy, that momentum, that's your natural state of being. That's what the children, kids, they have that natural state. That's why they always going, always going. And we think, oh, we get them candy and stuff like that, that causes them to do more. I don't know about that, because I had my grandkids over the summertime, and I am not a candy person. I will eat some candy, but as far as allowing them to eat candy like that, child, bye. Trust me, I spoiled the heck out of them. But we barely had candy in this house while they were here, okay? Because I knew this was going to be a long healing road for me and my grandkids, and she's, okay? And so they were just, especially that 4-year-old Nairobi, gee, boy. And I'm going to Vegas Tuesday to spend a couple of days with them for Thanksgiving. I'm ready for her. I got to heat myself up. But anyway, your soul longs for that energy, that kinetis, that fire, right? That's fire. And then we have path forging. You are being called to create a new path where none seems to exist. It's that Pathfinder energy. The old road, sorry, I'm releasing. The old road no longer leads you where you must go. Trust the steps even when unsure. My throat chakra is jumping. Did y'all see my camera do that weird thing? That's crazy. And then we have the veil of forgetting. You feel disconnected from your deeper purpose. A sacred forgetting just wrapped you in illusion. Begin the journey back to your truth by seeking what still stirs in your heart, forging a new path, right? Path forged. So you guys are coming from out of this illusion, this 8 of Swords energy, okay? You could have been in this energy for a while, but this is being removed from you. That's only because your inner chatter, okay? That inner chatter says a whole bunch of shit, and it gets you 33 on my timer. It gets you, it lowers your vibrational frequency, and then you wind up forgetting who the hell you are. It does that. And so that's what's being released from y'all. Let's get some messages for the Moonology. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to take those. 6, 4, 5, 6. Yay. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. What did I say? Full moon in Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. It's almost over, guys. Almost over. We have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. We are almost in Sagittarius season, right? We're in Scorpio season now, right? And so, okay. And so we have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Told y'all. It's happening. It's happening. You're going to find a release. I don't know how this is, but hold your damn vision, okay? It's going to happen. I don't know how to release, like, a shift. I heard a shifting of the mind, renewal of the mind is something that excuse me, you're going to be able to see. When I channel, you know, I burp and release, it's going to be something that you guys are going to be able to see. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. What I was saying, that little lies, them little inner voice, especially when you're talking so negative about yourself, so terrible about yourself, that's internalized abuse. Where the F did you first learn it? Okay, soul spark. And it's up under illusion, clarifying illusion. It's an illusion, okay? Where did you learn that from? It stings, because it said, remember I said that Scorpio energy, that the sting of the Scorpio, the scorpion, it'll, you know, sting you, and you'll be like, ugh, like, when I used to talk negative about myself, I didn't like it. And I had to, like, love her so much. Man, I had to love myself. Like, I'm so sorry, like, you feel that way. You know, I had to, talk to her like I would talk to a kid that's talking negative about themselves, that's saying bad things about themselves. Even with, like, friends or potential, like, people that I meet or whatever. And so I speak to those how I would speak to those unhealed versions of me if I was like a mother, a psychologist, someone who's understood. I would become their higher selves, if that makes sense, right? A new start is coming. Oh. And then we have meditate and contemplate. What is this, Pisces? New moon in Pisces. And then we just have the new moon here. And I'm seeing spirit at the corner of my eye. This spirit is chill. And so that's the energy. Let me get some Angel of Abundance cards. Let's see. What information is coming? Clean eating will help you, okay? I'm not saying like you have to eat clean forever unless you want to, but that will help you. Facing a lot of your fears will help you also. Especially financial fears. What else, Spirit? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else, Spirit? Angels. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Your angels want you to acknowledge them. Take a divinely guided chance. You see how little these words are? Jeez. All positive changes are successful. Our successful ventures involved a degree of risk. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And you are ready to follow your divine guidance in new territories. Remember I was saying do something different? Yeah. As you have behind, I can't read, I can't see. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities, right? So whatever creative idea that you were focusing on, do something different to offset that inner chatter, that inner narrator, that inner voice that abuses you. Do something different, okay? And pay attention, are you reflecting that energy outside of yourself? Because if you're reflecting that energy unto others, you're going to essentially get that shit back to you. So be mindful when you do that shit. Y'all better be careful with that, because you are unconsciously, unknowingly casting spells on someone. Because you know that energetic energy, it goes out there, okay? Madam Blavatsky, her and another gentleman did a study, the guy is clairvoyant, about what energies look like when you create thought form energy, thought forms, you send it out, what it looks like, okay? So be mindful, okay? Just be very mindful. Pay yourself first. I know some of the financial stuff. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you get paid. So I did say someone is going to get paid. So when you get paid, make sure you put at least $100 to the side, okay? This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. And not only that, what that does, it shows the universe that you are ready for the universe to start pouring your abundance unto you, right? Because as above, so below. Okay. Positivity, faith, and optimism. You open a doorway to positive experiences, opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to intervene with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. And this could be this inner chatter, inner turmoil that's coming up heavily. It's coming on, okay? So you're not set back, okay? It's coming up to be witnessed, okay? So witness it. Cooperate instead of competition. This inner chatter, it would do that, okay? It would have you talking shit and being jealous and not. It does that, okay? What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperation, partnership, you can accomplish anything, okay? And so, you know, that could be that mind energy. We have moonlighting here. And then dreams of abundance. And then we have savings, okay? And let go of guilt. Any type of guilt. Even like, you have about your inner turmoil, you know, that inner chatter. Especially when you're like projecting onto others. Like, let go of guilt. It's okay. It's not your fault. That was something that you learned. So please release that energy from you, okay? Please release that from you. Luck is on your side, okay? There is some abundance coming in for you all. So be mindful, you know, about the things that you do, okay? And like Spirit said, Angel said, don't guilt trip yourself on it, okay? Learn the lesson. You don't know. You didn't know that's what you were doing, right? Or you forgot, the veil of forgetting. And it's okay, you know. Just giving me the energy of Friday after next, I think, or I don't know. Yeah, Friday the next with Cat Williams, and the person like tried to rob the store. And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." He was like, don't be sorry. Be careful. It's giving that energy. Be careful, okay? And so that is the message. That's what's coming for you all. Abundance, okay? Healing, okay? Releasing, awakening. Get some animal energy, okay? Look, I'm even questioning myself right now if I made y'all feel guilty by saying what Spirit said, like, because that wasn't the intention, okay? Protect, strength, and communicate. This is the energy. And let me tell you, hunt down that stuff, okay? I'm going to tell you this. This is the ultimate form of protection. Because if practitioners and people who practice things like that on the opposite spectrum, okay, it's okay. They just do it, right? But the ultimate protection is to dissolve, integrate the versions of you that believe someone can do something against you. This is the ultimate form of protection. If someone know you have an insecurity, 4444 on my timer. If someone knows you have an insecurity, they're going to attack your insecurity psychologically. If someone knows you talk bad about others, they're going to attack you in that way. If someone knows that you don't care about yourself, you have like weight shame, and you feel a type of way about yourself, you may have like a small minor issue, a medical concern, and if someone knows that, they're going to use that energy to attack you with it. And so this is like your ultimate form of protection, okay? And that's what is happening. You are gaining, Spirit is protecting you, the full body armor you are being endowed with at this time. And that is you releasing all of the things that you perceive to be wrong with yourself and with this world. And when you learn how to allow life to life, allow the beauty of life to be, when you learn the natural, when you love the natural ebb and flow of life, you release all judgment from it. Just allow it to do what it do, because it's all beauty, it's all love, it's all joy, it's all peace, right? Everything, even other people's religions, it's all beauty. Even what's happening in the world, it's beautiful, just the way it is. Who are we to judge it? Right? It's giving that type of energy, that agape love, just accepting it for what it is, right? It's giving that energy, okay? And so, namaste. I love you all so much. I do. Take care of yourselves. Bye.